Number 40, they're asking us to find the value of x. They just gave us this angle. There's a couple ways that we can do it, but I'm going to show you the most direct way to do it. Remember that this exterior angle is the sum of its two remote interior angles, and so we can say that 106 should equal 61 plus x. Subtract 61 from both sides and we get 55. 50, no, 45. Okay, and so then we get that x is 45. Okay, other way that you could do it is you could say, hey, these two should add up to 180 degrees, and then you can make this 74, and then you can say 74 plus 61 plus x equals 180. And again, you should get 85. 61. Yep, okay, good. Number 41, it says, given that QRS is similar to TUV, what is the measure of angle V? Okay, so similar figures have congruent angles, and so those are going to be the same. In a triangle, we know it has to add up to 180, so 59 plus 38 plus x equals 180. 59 plus 38. Okay, that's 97. And so that gives us 83. Alright, move this up so I won't go as crooked. Alright, number 42 says find the midpoint of AB given that A is 2, 9 and B is negative 10, 7. Okay, so the midpoint is basically the average of the x's, comma, the average of the y's. So 2 minus 10 over 2, and 9 plus 7 over 2. So 2 minus 10 is negative 8 over 2, and 9 16 over 2. So our midpoint then should be negative 4, 8. Number 43 says find the values of the angles marked x, y, and z. 50 plus 59, we know that this one should add up to give us 180. So that's 109 right there, which means there's 71 left. So x is 71. Okay, if x is 71, x and y add up to be 180. So if x is 71, y will be 109. 109 plus 29 is 138. That means that we have 42 left for z in this triangle. Number 44, an isosceles triangle has the vertex angle of 28 degrees. Vertex angle, remember, is the one that's not the same. Isosceles triangles have two base angles that are the same. They told us that this one is 28 degrees. Okay, what is the measure of one base angle in the triangle? So basically, I'm going to call these both x. 28 plus 2x equals 180. So 2x will equal 152. X then will equal 76. (45) says find the geometric mean of 2 and 6. Express your answer in simplest radical form. Remember, geometric mean is the proportion we can set up like this, where we have those two numbers. X squared equals 12. Take the square root of that, 4 and 3. X will equal plus or minus 2 radical 3. Remember, in this case, we'll say plus or minus because it's a number and not a measurement. If it were a measurement, we just stick with the positive because we can't have a negative measure. 46, what is the converse of the following conditional? Okay, and again, I'm just going to say this out loud. Writing those down will take more time than it's worth. If a point is in the first quadrant, then its coordinates are positive. Okay, so we'd say if the coordinates of a point are positive, then the point is in the first quadrant. Again, the converse flips the hypothesis and the conclusion. All right, number 47 says find the values of the variables. All right, we are shown that this is an isosceles triangle, so because the ABC is an isosceles triangle, the base angles should be the same. They're both 52. It's 104. That leaves 76 for this top angle A, which they tell us that it's split in half. So since this top angle is 76, it means each side here is 38. So x is 38. Okay, so 38 and 52, that gives us 90. So that means there's 90 left for y. So x is 38, y, x is 38, y is 90. Alright, number 48. It says you want to produce a scale drawing of your living room which is 15 feet by 24 feet. If you use your scale, 2 inches equals 3 feet, what will the dimensions of your scale be? So, set up my proportion, 2 inches over 3 feet, and I'll solve each of the dimensions. I know the feet in my living room. I want to know how big it is going to be in the scale. So I'll have 30 equals 3x. X will be 10. So this will be 10. Okay, and I'll do the same thing. It's the same scale here, so 2x, x over 24. 3x equals 48. Divide by 3, x will equal 16. So it'll be 10 inches by 16 inches. So all that in there. 49 says find the distance between the points 4, 9 and 2, 4 to the nearest tenth. Our distance formula, again, it's like Pythagorean's theorem, so, but I'll just use the distance formula. It's the difference of the x's squared, so 4 minus 2 squared, plus the difference of the y squared, 9 minus 4 squared. Okay, so 2 squared, which is 4, plus 5 squared, which is 25. So square root of 29 should be our answer, but it says to the nearest tenth. And so 5.4. Number 5 says find the value of x. Here's how we can do this. This is a isosceles triangle, so we know that these base angles should be congruent. So that means that this angle is 2x minus 60. And these two are a linear pair. They make up a straight line, so they add up to 180. So we can say 8x plus 2x minus 60 equals 180. So 10x equals 240 by combining these like terms and adding 60 to both sides. So x equals 24. (51) is a true-false question. The circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices of a triangle. That is true. Okay, remember if they have a question about circumcenter, you need to think about incenter. What do we know about the incenter? It's equidistant from the sides. What do we know about the centroid? It's the center of gravity. Okay. True or false, two planes intersect in a point. That is false. Two planes intersect. They intersect in a line, as the front wall and the ceiling do in a classroom. Number 53 says find the perimeter of ABC, round to the nearest tenth. Here we have AB is 4. We see that BC is 5. Okay, to find the perimeter we need to find this, so we can use Pythagorean's theorem. 4 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. 16 plus 25 equals c squared. 41 equals c squared. We'll take the square root of 41 and get 6.4. So we add all these together and that gives us 15.4. As our